friends, let me introduce you to a new gem for any aspiring adventurer. It's Pathless Woods, which was released on Steam on the 3rd of April. If the Pathless Woods feels like something you and your friends would enjoy exploring, go check out the link in the description. Big shout out to Inia Game Studio who were kind enough to sponsor today's video. So Pathless Woods is a cute sandbox game featuring exploration, survival, crafting, and of course, my favorite, farming. This vibrant world hides quests and secrets for you to find around every corner. The building menus are very well fleshed out, and the world is apparently inspired by the architecture of China. I was enticed with building the house of my dreams while creating a thriving farm and defending myself against the evils that lurk just beyond the tree line. I have already fallen completely in love with this game and just cannot put it down. My adventure began by picking my adorable character. My goodness, just look how cute she is! You can unlock various skins through playing the game and achieving different things. What I really loved was that each character has an in-depth character backstory that really makes them feel more than just a face we are playing as. My cute character's backstory is that a tree spirit friend has taken refuge in her body, and some old guy told her the only thing to do is, you guessed it, venture into the Pathless Woods. Each character also comes with their own little advantages, like this one having more defense to physical attacks. After finally getting over how adorable she is, I created my world and invited one of my friends to join me on this epic adventure. I must also point out that the multiplayer worked very smoothly. They helped me gather some starting resources to build a first base. The game looks really pretty, and the combination of piano music and blowing grass is actually quite calming. At some point, I did look up at the sky and see a huge dragon-looking frog flying by. So that's definitely something. I was rapidly understanding more and more of the mechanics, and the day ended with cooked food and a bed to sleep through the dangerous night. We tested if the fire is hot, and yep, that's a hot fire alright. I guess cooking isn't for everyone. This NPC also warned of the secret cult that would capture us on sight. Spooky. I made sure to have a weapon on me and avoid tough enemies for now. There are these little tutorial statues around the world that give you an objective to complete for a brand new crafting recipe. These were quite easy to spot and very helpful. There's a dangerous looking fog around us, so I did the most natural thing. Get a frog statue party started, of course. The flying purple monstrosity came down with a case of FOMO, shrunk, and dropped some scales, refused to elaborate, and flew away. I turned to spot a handful of villagers who suddenly appeared. It looks like they can be recruited to join my party, but not just yet. They don't want to fight alongside a complete stranger apparently, so we gotta give them some daily talking first. I'll be back, friends. I went out hunting for treasure chests, but couldn't figure out how to reach them, and eventually fell to their traps. I'll get you yet, you gold mystery box. I also poked some snakes just to see what would happen, and instantly got poisoned. I had no items that took poison away, so yeah, I guess I'll just flash green until it wears off. As a consolation for my super long poison state, I unlocked the grill to cook more food at once. This one was very needed indeed. I really enjoy how the game plays it simple by slowly growing your various build menus as you complete more challenges and gather more resources. This is something we've come to expect from this type of game, so it was nice to see it implemented well. I never felt overwhelmed by the crafting mechanics. Once I figured how to lock onto enemies, the combat became much more fun as well. My spear was able to make short work of 2 jar cultists and a huge armored enemy. I was starting to get the hang of the pace of this game. I saved a friend from the clutches of the enemy who was only too happy to join the party. I wonder if it will be possible to travel with a mount later on in the game. The landscape has been very diverse. I've counted about 3 different biomes so far, and the map looks to be absolutely massive. With the ability to easily craft and place ladders, I could finally reach those pesky golden chests for some rare items. Yay! I collected some more charcoal, actually burned food, and planted another peach tree. I was just settling in when I was suddenly told my base would be attacked in 60 seconds. I scrambled. This was completely unexpected. I quickly crafted a few spike floors, barricades, and the enemy was upon me. My spikes really did their job, and I managed to finish the low health raiders off without taking too much damage. Feeling strong, I ventured out into the grasslands looking for more adventure. And grass, of course, to finally finish that roof. I completed a quick jumping puzzle to unlock some stone fences. This would definitely come in handy for future attacks on my base. I realized that completing the house would actually require a bit of resources. So I made my design a little smaller and got my friend back into the fray to help look for the very elusive normal grass. We collected enough resources to finish 2 objectives and unlocked a whole bunch of new refining recipes. I felt confident that this would help me get stronger tools and conquer the challenges ahead. I was finally able to build a cute little house for me and my friend. Just excuse my building skills, they aren't the best. I finally decided to do a quest for this NPC from the start that meant that I had to go take care of a few bandits. So I gathered some bronze ore, smelted them into bars, and got myself some bronze armor and a much stronger spear. Oh no, wait! I died to a measly arrow. After destroying the bandits and collecting all of the things I needed, I finally unlocked a cool artifact that lets me pick up my furniture amongst other things. Wow, that was so cool. So yeah, as you can see, this game is super cute. The tutorial mechanic was very well integrated with the game itself. I am actually getting kinda tired of tutorials that bombard you at the start and then leave you to fend for yourself. There was a very natural progression to the skills and abilities I unlocked, and I never felt overwhelmed by the sheer scale of this game. I love that the building menu is so easy to use and that the multiplayer feature worked well. Also, I don't know about pathless because there's definitely a path here and there. However, the world still feels easy to explore and to forage, with every new journey from my base feeling like a fresh adventure into the unknown. I started out with a basic little house, but from what I can tell, this base could grow to be a towering mansion one day. If this video does well enough, I will definitely be continuing this journey further on stream. Pathless Woods is the perfect game to play if you're looking for a breath of fresh air. It's a very soothing experience where you mostly encounter a challenge only when you go looking for one. It's perfect for friends who want to set up a thriving base together and conquer the world around them. You can invite up to 3 fellow survivors, and I would encourage to do so since there is a fantastic amount of tasks to divide for maximum survival chance. I know I will naturally take the role of the survivor who constantly dies and needs food. It's the role I was born to play. I thought it would be best to give you all a few quick early game tips to surviving the Pathless Woods. First of all, you'll have to collect resources, but specifically this common grass. You can convert these to rope, which is a basic ingredient for nearly every early game recipe. I would also strongly recommend grabbing a hoe, gathering grass roots, and setting up your grass farm as soon as possible. On a side note, my crops ended up getting a little cluttered as my farm kept growing, so it would probably be best to have some space between different plant types. Take it easy when you encounter an enemy to make extra sure you won't get ganked by 4 chickens right in the middle of a fight. For those who missed it, Pathless Woods released on the 3rd of April, and tell your 3 closest friends to fire up their PCs to embark on this epic adventure together. If you enjoyed this first look at Pathless Woods, leave a like and subscribe for more Easy Lily content. What feature of this game looks the most appealing to you? What role do you usually play in co-op survival? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I will see you in the next video.